Hey, this is Laser Tavern. We make role-playing game accessories for games like Dungeons and Dragons using our Aeon Mira 9 laser. So in our last video, we showed you how to make a jig for a JDS product, and we use JDS products for making dice rolling trays for Dungeons and Dragons. So if you haven't watched that video, go ahead and watch it and learn how to make the jig. But once you have the jig, this video is showing you how to get your engraves perfectly aligned and centered with your product every time. So we've gone ahead and opened up that jig that we used in the last video, and the first thing we're going to do is select everything and make it a tool layer, because we're not cutting anymore. You know, if you left it like this, you'd be cutting and engraving the text just like we did in the last video, but we're done with that. So we're going to make the whole thing just a tool layer, and then we're going to lock it, and that just ensures that it never moves. So we went ahead and we opened up a design that we want on a dice tray, and it's this Dungeon Master design. And this is really easy, guys. It's 2 steps. All you want to do, 3 steps I guess, is select the design, select the outline of that jig, and center them. It is that simple. Then all you got to do is send it to the laser, and as long as you make sure that your jig is in the exact same spot in the laser like we talked about in the last video. For us, we use a metal carpenter square up here in the corner. As long as you make sure that that jig is in the exact same spot, your design will be centered every time. So we're going to go ahead and send that to the laser, and then we'll walk over and let you see how it engraves. Okay, so here we are again, back with the jig that we did in the last video, and we're going to place our snap tray into this jig. As you can see, it fits perfectly into that jig we created, and we know we're in the right spot because we have that carpenter square here. This is exactly where we cut the jig out, so we know that it's going to be perfectly centered. And because we got some lifting here, I'm just going to use some magnets to hold that down in all 4 corners, and then we're just going to hit start, and you can see it engraved. Thanks for watching our videos on how we use JDS products and a jig with our Aeon Mira 9 laser to make centered designs every time. Go ahead and check out our store on Etsy, Laser Tavern, to see all of our unique dice rolling tray designs.